YouTube. It's Jen.
And Brad.
And it is week 21, our lap band update. Week 21 post-op lap band. God, my brain is fried today because I'm so excited. Tomorrow is Vegas.
Yep.
You're not quite as excited.
I am. It's all my stuff to talk about. See, it says happy about Vegas.
It actually does. We'll start with the numbers and our height. I am 5'4". And I started at 262. Last week I was 210.2. And today I'm 210.4, which is a 0.2 gain. But you know what? I earned it, and it was worth it. So 0.2 is nothing, and I enjoyed myself Mother's Day weekend. Even though I'm not a mother, we had some good Mother's Day food with my mom.
Yes.
And you?
6 feet tall. Starting the highest weight starting was 320. Last week I was 257.8. This week I'm 258.4. So I had a 0.6 gain. Similar reasons. Over Mother's Day weekend, I ate like a mother.
He too is not a mother,
so,
but
I own it, and I completely understand why, and I know that I'm going to kick, well, yes, even though I'm going to the weight loss convention, I'm going to kick ass this weekend. So, quick time machine moment. Hide your kids when I just cursed right there. Too late.
What was the cursing? Because it all just comes.
So, I'm not worried, but I'm in a great mood. I'll start off. I did week 6, day 3 today. Crushed it. I've got my fastest 5K time. I think I told this before. Before, when I started like week 5, I basically got to the point where I wasn't completing 3.1 miles, so I wanted to see what it would be like just to finish it off. So as of week 5, like day 2, I started running 3.1 miles every time I do a day. So regardless of the day that it is as part of C2 5K, or if I'm not even following C2 5K that day, and the reason why I haven't was I was sick last week. I was sick basically from Tuesday through Friday, and I started to get better on Saturday. So Saturday was the first day I exercised. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to run C2 5K, week 6, day 3 on Saturday. So I still did 3 miles just to get exercise. It nearly killed me. So I'm here to say, if you are sick, I'm not a doctor, I just play one at home. Take a break from exercise. You need to get better. I could tell when I exercised, I thought I was going to die. And then I did it again the next day on Sunday, and I felt a little bit better. But I could tell.
But you modified it. You didn't go balls to the wall.
I didn't even turn on C2 5K. I just put on my music, and I walked. And every so often, I would maybe jog for 30 seconds or a minute. I was doing it more just to get some fresh air and just to stretch and get some exercise in that way. I didn't care about time. I didn't really care about, how long I was doing. It was just I wanted to get outside because I'd been sick for so long. But I could tell if I tried exercising while I was sick, I was just going to prolong my sickness. So if you need me to write a note or something to say you're allowed to take a day off, go ahead and take a day off. But I went back to it today, and week 6, day 3, I owned it. So it was nothing. I loved it. So I'm in a good mood about that. Good mood about Vegas.
What about what you just got done telling me? You got your fastest 5K time.
Oh, yeah. So I got my fastest 5K time. So 37 minutes, 15 seconds.
Yay.
So that makes me happy also. So I'm just in an all-around good mood. And I know we're going to see some folks from the YouTube community this weekend. I'm really looking forward to that.
And Bandit to Succeed. And I've been watching Stars Dark Side 21. I'm really enjoying her videos. She's been out there for a while, but I'm excited we're going to meet all of them.
Absolutely. Okay, over to you.
Over to me. As if, are we newscasters now?
Jen with the weather. Keep going.
Sorry, that was work texting me. Okay, so Vegas, very excited about Vegas, and I'm going to turn off the ringer because it's distracting me. Okay, I also wanted to respond to a video Bandit Twin made about raising her calories, and that Jessica Expanded did a response video to about how many calories people are eating per day. And I think it's good that we all talk about it so that, sometimes I think people assume they need to be doing something, and I think it's good to hear everybody's different perspectives. So, my perspective, and again, I'm not a doctor either, but the way I have approached this journey is, well, let me back up. We did Weight Watchers, and we were very successful at losing weight, and we were absolutely horrible at keeping the weight off because you lost 90 pounds, I lost 60 pounds, and it was basically trying to get the weight off. And the whole time it was about getting the weight off, and we were dieting the entire time. I was deprived the whole time. Weren't you hungry the whole time?
Most
a lot of the time, yeah. It was.
But it was something where even when I wasn't hungry at a time, I knew I was on a diet.
Right, and it was a diet mentality. Even though we told ourselves, oh, it's a lifestyle change, it was really a diet because as soon as you hit your goal, we kind of stopped counting.
And it was a diet from the perspective of you had to enforce the portion control. And for me, that was always the hardest part was I always ate, and I still continue to eat, wise food choices. I love vegetables, I love fruit, fish, all that kind of stuff. I just ate way too much of it. And so with Weight Watchers, you get so many points, and it's like, all right, you weigh it out, and as long as you continue to weigh everything out, and you stay within those calories, you're fine. But that's where it became hard because I'm addicted to food. I love food. And at some point, as much as I loved being thin, food is such an emotional comfort. It's my best friend. It doesn't judge me.
I was your best friend.
But you judge me.
Okay.
But food is...
It's quieter than I am,
Food is unconditional comfort and love. And it goes back to my child. I've been heavy my entire life. And it's a way I can reward myself. It's a way I could punish myself. It's when I'm happy, I celebrate. When I'm sad, I commiserate. It's really hard. So I didn't have a tool that, yes, granted, I would love if someone walked around 24/7 and would slap food out of my hand saying, what are you doing, stupid? You shouldn't eat that. That's not going to happen. So that's why when we found out about Lap-Band and I was able to realize it would be that tool that would help me, it was like, oh my God, it's the greatest thing. So I owe that to you for finding out about Lap-Band.
Are you saying if I was a better wife and I didn't judge you, you would stop turning to food?
No, you have my mother to thank for that.
So I approached this journey as, luckily, the Lap-Band allows me to really listen to my body now. I could never eat and be like, oh, I'm satisfied. It was always about eating till I felt my stomach being totally expanded. So on Weight Watchers, I need a lot of 0-point food or roughage. So if I had a sandwich, it had 4 cups of lettuce on it, so I could always be filling my stomach up. Whereas with the Lap-Band, I am able to eat a cup of food and not be actively hungry. Now, the food still tastes wonderful, and if it's a cup of something completely delicious, I still want more. But what it allows me to do is stop at a cup based on hunger. I don't have that hunger. So for me, because I can tell when I actually am hungry, if my body says, if it's 9 o'clock at night and my body says you're hungry, I feed it. Mm-hmm. So I try to aim for 1,200 calories, but if I'm still hungry, I listen to my body, and yes, this week I have a gain, so you guys are probably like, why should we listen to her? She's gaining this week. But most weeks...
Because there's not a mystery into why you gained. You
exactly,
knew exactly
what
you did.
But for my normal weeks, if I am hungry, I eat. Now, if I am hungry and the only thing that would satisfy me as a cookie, I'm not really hungry, that's in my head. But if I'm hungry and the thought of cottage cheese, I'm so hungry that I would eat cottage cheese, then I know I'm really hungry, and I can tell the difference with my body. So for the people there that are trying to stay really low on calories and they're hungry all the time, then this is going to become a diet, and it's not going to be something that you can maintain for a long time. Whereas the way I eat right now is the exact same way. If I was at my goal weight, I would be eating the exact same way. There's nothing that I'm like, oh, I wish, if only, once I get skinny, then I'm going to allow this in. Everything that I'm going to ever eat is in right now.
Because if you make something off limits, then that becomes the thing you most want.
Now.
And so we're demystifying any food, because if you eat it in, what's the match word I'm looking for?
Moderation.
Thank you. If you eat it in moderation, based on how many calories you try to get in a day, and knowing, is it going to fill me up, or is it more of a, I'm eating because it's a comfort food, or because I'm like, you know what, that is going to be the only thing I can eat right now that will satisfy me. You're the only one who's going to know. You got to just be true to yourself.
We're also, number one, we're very fortunate because we don't have kids in the house, so we don't have to
we don't have to keep that crap
But
in the
we
house.
also are smart enough to know that let's not keep cookies in the house. Even though it's fine to have in moderation, there's no sense in having it there. So our house is pretty much
a no crap
clean
zone.
in the sense, yes, it's not clean by any sense of the means,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have the
So,
garbage foods in there.
But likewise, it's not like it's, you know, a vegan paradise
Oh,
out there where there's
God.
only carrots and radishes in every drawer. No.
No, there's Quest
I
bars and
require
almonds
food.
and jerky and all sorts of good
And lean
stuff.
cuisines
Things that aren't
and frozen meals that we can,
Oh, those
you know, that we
meatballs
prepare
from
ahead.
Sam's Club.
Yeah, so there's lots of stuff we actually enjoy eating. It's just with the lap band, we only need so much to feel satisfied. And the part is the restraint now comes in knowing that, okay, I'm satisfied. Yes, I could probably eat more, and I might then be doing the coin toss of I'll get stuffed or I might PB. I don't want to take that risk. So I stop it when I'm satisfied, and then if I realize, you know, in an hour or two I'm hungry, I'll have a little bit more.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is the difference between now and Weight Watchers is it's so much easier to say no because
Yeah.
I'm not starving. And like you said, we eat a cup of food. And if we want more, we wait. And if in like 2 hours we're still hungry, we eat more of it. Because I mean, I don't know. I think my point is listen to your body. And if you're eating 800 or 900 calories and your body's not hungry, then by all means, you're listening to your body. But if you're miserable or starving or have no energy, you know, try it for a few weeks. I mean, that's my thought. Not that anybody asked for my opinion, but I'm giving it anyways because I didn't have much else to say today.
So I'll go out and say, on a completely unrelated subject, for people who weigh themselves every day
Oh, yes.
or multiple times in a week,
Lily, we're talking to you.
I'm just saying, you're in a game that's going to make you crazy, and the only one's going to lose is you, because there's so many fluctuations. I mean, I can fluctuate 5 pounds up or down within the same day.
I didn't even tell him that you called me and said that you weighed yourself again tonight. He doesn't even know that.
Wednesday's her legal weigh day.
Right, but she weighed herself at the end of the day. After she'd already lost weight for the day, she got back on the scale this evening and lost more weight. But yeah, that's the other thing is, if you weigh yourself every day, you're going to drive yourself crazy.
Yep.
Crazy, crazy. So, my rule of thumb is, I weigh myself on Wednesdays. If on the weekend I really need to see, because it's been like 4 days and I need to see something, I put my engagement ring on. If it's tight, then I know I'm retaining water and there's no sense getting on the scale to make myself depressed. If it slides right on, I let myself get on the scale, perhaps. But I know that if I get on the scale and it tells me a number I don't want to see, it's going to ruin my weekend. So it's best to just wait for 1 day a week.
If you can.
We're not trying to sound preachy. We're just
No, not at all.
We're just telling our views.
This is what works for us.
Yes. So we like to hear everybody else's different views, and you know, that's how we do it.
Yep. I get some shout outs.
You got 2 shout outs.
All right. Melissa Collins and Shamrocks McCoy 4. I like that name.
I think every week now, are you going to do like the best new subscriber name?
No, because we have 2 folks, and I don't want to make it seem like, oh, Melissa, oh, whatever. It's just, I sometimes feel like I should say names with accents or in different funny voices, so I'm restraining myself.
Well, Vegas, here we come. We're getting in Thursday night, and I cannot wait to meet everybody on Friday, so yay.
Texas Danielle?
Get ready, Texas Danielle. We're not trying to blow you off for working out. We will work out.
Oh, we are working out.
We just don't know exactly when, because
Yeah, but we are both bringing bathing suits, so if you want to go swimming, let us know.
Yes.
Swimming, we could swim instead of run. I know you're not a big running fan. I can't get the hair wet. Jen can watch us.
And I don't wear contacts, so I can't go underwater.
Okay. You could sit in the shallow pool side.
Well, we are running out of time, but we are going to do a couple more videos this weekend while in Vegas.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, I want to, like with Texas Danielle, with anybody else that'll do it with us, so yeah.
Absolutely.
And actually they'll get to see that I don't always look like a hobo. Occasionally, twice a year, I put makeup on.
There you go.
Okay, guys, have a great week. We love you.
Take care, you too.
Oh, and hi, Sophia.
Hi, Sophia. Mwah. Good night, sweetie.
Bye.